You two are in a very weird way evil twins.
The stunt double's feet are coming up to hit my hands. And I had no idea how you guys were going to pull that off.
And I was like, oh my God, these are legendary actors.
Yeah, but guess what?
so
are you, baby.
On set, mic'd up in front of the whole crew, she was like, Dan, I can't stop thinking about your penis.
Hi, welcome to Entertainment Weekly's Around the Table. We are here with our movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. Here, laughing at my amazing performance is Jamie Lee Curtis, Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Hsu, Ki Kwan.
I'm also Daniel Scheinert. I wrote it and directed it with him.
Cheers!
All right,
Cheers!
Ganbei! Mrs. Wang. Mrs. Wang. Mrs. Wang, are you with us?
I am paying attention.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you start. Yeah.
Is it the Daniels or is it just Daniels?
So
I think a lot of people
This
are
is
confused.
important. I know. We
Yeah.
should put this on our Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
Put it on your
we're
Wikipedia.
not offended when people call us the Daniels, but we go by Daniels because we thought it was too arrogant to try to own the name Daniels. We're just,
Yeah.
we're just some Daniels.
Some rando Daniels.
Right, the Daniels I feel like is offensive to like
Lee Daniels,
and Jeff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jack,
Ah.
of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
I
that
will
we
say
cleared that up.
In the sentence, you can say the Daniels, but
Right.
lowercase t, please. I hate
Right, uppercase
Uppercase T.
T. Phew.
I know.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Is it Jamie or the Jamie?
The Jamie.
Right.
Of course.
It's like Madonna. What other Jamies
Yeah.
are there?
The Jamie, the Michelle, the Stephanie.
Well, I mean, yeah.
The key.
Well, no, I was curious because in the trailer, which is so amazing, it does just say Daniels.
Right.
And so I thought maybe it was a typo. That's why I was
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes we like to leave mistakes for the fans. So
Okay, well, I was
they
just
lean
wondering.
in. Yeah,
I will be
exactly.
quiet.
We kept telling
Oh,
our
is
scripts
that
and
why
everything.
our movie looks like that?
Yeah.
Mistakes for the
For the
fans.
fans, I love when
know.
you know that YouTube channel like what is it, Movie Sins or whatever?
Why are we-
Cinema Sins?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Cinema Sins.
I hate it.
We like to leave things in for them, just to make sure we
Right.
want our Cinema Sins to be very long.
Yeah.
Lots of things for them to
So
call
some
out.
smug guy can be like, the clock
Okay.
is different.
Now, you may only see a pile of receipts, but I see a story. I can see where this story is going. It does not look good. What's happening?
One of the best things about this movie is the cast, and I can say that because I'm the director and I watch you guys surprise me every day. And I think one of the things that people are going to be really talking about is the fact that each one of you guys surprise the audience in a different way. Everyone is doing something that's completely outside of their comfort zone or just something you would not expect. And I just love the way you guys talk about each other on set. You guys were always so gracious. What was the most impressive or surprising thing that you saw one of your other cast members do?
I'll tell a story about Jamie.
I know.
I love that.
I knew this was coming.
This is a great story. So we were shooting in Simi Valley in this abandoned building.
Yeah.
Jamie's dressing room happened to be right next to mine, so we're dressing room neighbors. Right? But every morning
And
when
by
I go to
dressing
my
room, he means like old accounting office.
Yes. And so we're dressing room neighbors, and every morning when I walk on to my dressing room, I never see her there. Her door is always wide open. Her purse is in there, but she's never there.
Why?
And this is like maybe the first week, and the curiosity got the best of me. And one day I went up to her, I said, Jamie, where do you go? I never see you in your dressing room. She says, Key, I'm always on set, because you gotta understand, you don't learn anything in the dressing room. It is on the set, that's where you learn. And here is multi-award winning actress who's been in this business for decades, and
Take
she
it
is
in, take it
still
in.
wanting to learn. I mean, that is so inspiring, Jamie.
was
I
great.
thought you were going to talk about is that I was stealing chairs. Anyway,
Guys.
I didn't steal them. I paid for them, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We were in the abandoned, what was Countrywide Savings and Loan building when it went under, which is now used for commercials and movies. And you guys took it over for the entire movie.
Yes.
And so instead of trailers, we had offices in the thing. The first day, I'm in this office, and I walk in, and I notice there's this really cool chair in front of the desk area in my office. And right away, I flipped it over, and it was a Pollock chair. It is one of those, if you go on eBay, write Pollock
Only Jamie would
chair.
notice this.
No. Okay, no, wait. I'm going to tell you. Wait. This building has now switched hands, 4 or 5 times since Countrywide went under, and they don't have a clue what's in this building. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of Aeron chairs and cubicles. And I went to the guy and said, you know, I'm just outfitting my offices and I could use some chairs. Do you think they'd sell them to me? And he said, well, I don't know, let me ask. 2 days later, he came back and he said, well, yes, they would. I said, great. And I came up with a number, cash. I paid him cash for 12 of those chairs.
Wow.
This is how we fund our next movie.
Evelyn, I'm not your husband. I'm another version of him from another universe. I'm here because we need your help.
Very busy today. No time to help you.
I mean, I think my favorite thing, obviously, I was so lucky. I don't even think I realized at the time that I was just in a room full of legends because my way of coping with stress is like, I am gonna be fearless. I'm not gonna process any of that till later. And I just remember Michelle always giggling and laughing, being like, I have no idea what we're doing. And then you watch it and you're like, are you sure? Because you look amazing and you're epic and every moment is so clear. And it was just so amazing to watch you completely surrender every single day, like show up with infinite joy and then be like, okay, boys, what do I have to do for you today? But always with such like absolute excellence.
What she was doing. Yeah. She says she doesn't know. She didn't know what she was doing. But the weekend before we went to go shoot, we went to hang out in your hotel just to go over the script. I saw her script. Every single page has at least 3 or 4 sticky tabs. It was just a rainbow. She did her homework,
Notes
and
in
she
the line.
like I think she's underplaying how much work she put into
Yeah.
it, because Michelle's in literally every frame of this movie. Like maybe there's like a frame that she's not there, but it's like remarkable.
Yeah, there's some shot reverse shot scenes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where like
There's a raccoon.
Yeah, exactly. It's a raccoon. That's
Yeah.
the only shot without Michelle.
It's an extraordinary performance. I mean, it's just an incredible. It's hard to imagine. I can only assume there's just literally no other human being on Earth. Like you can say that about people out like nobody else could have done that part. Bull. Many people could do that part. Nobody else could have done this part. Nobody
No.
on
That's
Earth
true. That's true.
except
That's
Michelle
true.
Yeoh.
I remember at the end of week 1,
Oh, get used to it, honey.
maybe I told you this. We were shooting the scene where you two are fighting and Jamie's leaping through the air to try to smash Michelle wrestler style. You had to say I love you and say it sincerely and mean it. We didn't think it was like the most emotionally important scene. You know, like it's action, but there's a little bit of emotion. And then like you said I love you so sincerely and just like squirted a tear, but it didn't quite fall, and you're close up, and our assistant stunt choreographer coordinator Dan came up to us afterwards and he's like, that's the second time I've ever cried on set. Like he was at the monitor and I was like, that's insane. You had one line of dialogue in this crazy context and like was like making people cry
Yes,
at the
but
monitor.
that's ultimately why this is so special, is because it is a crazy context, and it is a multiverse movie, and it is wacky, and there's a lot going on, but at the center of it is this, which is a family of people trying to figure out how to get along and how to accept each other. And if that isn't the common link to every human being in the world, and so that's the beauty of the movie, is that you can have that, sort of opposite action scene of flying through the air and some sort of weird martial arts, and at the same time have someone saying I love you, truly saying I love you, not, as you said, the most emotional thought in the movie, but for her it was.
Yes.
Because to say I love you to somebody, truly say it, is the most intimate thing that you can say. So I think that's why the movie worked. I'm just saying.
Across the multiverse, I've seen thousands of Evelyns. You can access all of their memories, their emotions, even their skills. There's a great evil spreading throughout the many verses. And you may may be our only chance of stopping it.
I have a surprise story. Yes, the actors. We worked with Steph Shu on a TV project before this, and so we knew that you were a unique creature. But like, I'll never forget like the first audition of Jobu, who's like the villain in the movie. But like, we encouraged her to be weird and stay on script-ish, but we were like, that's not the point. The point is just to see like how unpredictably weird this villain can be. And like, your first audition was like the wildest audition I've ever seen, because you just like kept breaking the script and ruining it and making fun of us and then turning back into the character and fake crying, and it was like, and we were like, oh my god, that was like. Afterwards, it took us like a week to be like, it was like The Mask with Jim Carrey. It was like we were just watching this person like be unhinged in like such a joyous and unpredictable way.
So fans of The Mask should come to our movie.
Exactly.
It was like,
God, and then we went back and like
spiritual
rewrote the script. We were like, we gotta like write some of her improv into the script. That was.
You always
unreal.
make fun of me that I think I said something along the lines of, wouldn't it be funny if I didn't get the part?
You said that in the audition?
Yeah.
Well, but I meant it genuinely, like, wouldn't it be funny? This is really hard.
You said a lot of things that were very funny.
Yeah, Steph, you said a lot of things that you like aren't supposed to say in an audition,
Right.
but it totally worked.
Yeah, this barely has anything to do with anything. But
Yeah.
when we were working, we met while working on Nora from Queens, the Comedy Central show, which is also where we met Harry Shum Jr., who's in the movie. And the day before we shot with you, you watched Turn Down for What for the first time.
Oh my God, I
And
can't
so then,
believe
on set, mic'd up in front of the whole crew, she was like, Dan, I can't stop thinking about your penis.
But it wasn't like that.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Have some sake.
Yeah. And we were so embarrassed. It was the first day of shooting. And we're
No,
like,
it wasn't. It was the second day.
Was it?
It was definitely the second day.
You're right,
That's
Right. You can warm up to our second day.
We were like,
talk
it's a
about my
music
penis.
video.
That's good.
He's talking about a music video. His clothes are on.
Also, I
Clothes are on.
definitely didn't say it like, hey Dan, I can't stop thinking.
Yeah, you were giggling. You were just like,
I was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You guys overwhelmed
We all were
me.
overwhelmed when we saw it.
Don't make me fight you. I am really good.
I don't believe you.